Started? Hey, welcome to Salty Sisters. We are back. It's January 2026. The Salty Sisters
We
right
made
again.
it.
We made it. How's your 2026 going? Let me just ask you people out there, anybody watching, are you surviving? Did you set resolutions? How's it going? Okay, so I just want to say that I think resolutions are almost always doomed to fail. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And I think because we have the fabulous Kat Corchado, who is a movement specialist, we're going to take advantage of that because I know that so many people's resolutions are often tied to health goals, working out, all those things. So we're going to talk about that because Kat has a world of experience in that department with clients. And she's heard everything, I believe. Am I right? Am I right?
Oh, everything. And just to tell you, my 2026 has gone off kind of rough. I can't get in the swing of it yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
So
on the
it's usually
struggle
the
bus with
third
you,
week of
sister.
January where I'm like, okay, all pistons are on go. Let's go. Right now, my body's like, what are we doing? Where are we going? And why are we doing
I feel
this?
like I'm still stuck in that week between Christmas and New Year's. Like I,
Mhm.
I didn't quite get out. I did get out of it, but I'm still working my way
I
out.
know. It's just
Yeah.
really hard. So if you guys are struggling, well, I am. Yvonne seems to be doing it just fine. I'm struggling. I'm
I'm
just going to say.
struggling. I am. I am. Can you not see that I'm struggling? For anybody who doesn't know us, let me introduce Kat Corchado. She is just awesomeness in a package, right? In a big purple package right there. Look at her. Is that your purple like
Purple,
Sherpa?
yes.
Oh, yeah, love it.
Because I'm
Uh,
so freaking cold. That's why. Okay. Sorry, Yvonne.
Kat is a Pilates instructor, but oh, so much more than that. She is a movement specialist, as I said before. And she is also the host of the Sisters in Service podcast because she happens to be a 20-year Air Force veteran. And that ain't no small thing. So her podcast is all about serving women who have come out of the military and families. And now it's your mission is expanded, I believe, but she's got the Fit for Life Alliance and the Keep It Moving community, which is an online resource for midlife women who need to keep it moving. And there's online classes and a bank of videos that are in what am I trying to say there?
A
Videos that are
library,
yes,
a
that's the
video
word.
library.
I'm in midlife words. Words are a challenge. Oh my gosh, that was like the roughest intro ever. Hi, Kat.
Yvonne. Well, Yvonne Marchese is the epitome of playfulness. As we age, we forget to play. We forgot what it's like to play. She has a podcast and Late Bloomer Living where she talks to some amazing people and what they're doing to kind of get us out of that midlife funk. That's what I want to call it, midlife funk. When your kids are grown and it's you and your husband or your significant other and you're just sitting there going, looking at each other going, now what? Okay. She also has a play shop that she does monthly. It's a lot of fun, you guys. And we get to do some things that are just it's not work, it's not business. It's play for real. So, welcome. I call her Yvonne. Yvonne Marchese.
I love that. I love that. Yeah. Play. We all need more of that. And I'm not I'm looking to be more playful. I'm not just naturally playful. I'm looking to be more playful when I'm working, when I'm not working, all the things,
All the
all the
time.
time.
Yeah.
Because I think that having a playful attitude, my goal is like, can I access more joy? Whoops, sorry. Uh, coming in hot today. Didn't go on do not disturb. Clearly, we're taking care of that right now. Hello. So yeah, let's get going on the topic.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you know what I want to say, I saw a good blog post from Nancy Berger, who is
Mhm,
somebody who I've been connected with for a long time. And her blog post, the title of it is Psychology Says Resolutions Are Dumb. I
oh,
just love that. And
oh.
it breaks it down. So I want to bring it
Mhm,
up. Why resolutions fail. 5 reasons, she says, why resolutions fall through. Easy for
mhm,
me to say. They're misaligned with our inner story. What's the story you're telling yourself about who
mhm,
you are and what you're capable of? If that doesn't match your goal,
mhm,
you're gonna have a hard stop there. They're also built on a social construct. That's number 2, and I always say that. January 1st is just
mhm.
arbitrary. So if you wanna start something new, okay, today's January 16th, start today. Who
Start
cares?
today.
Who
Yeah.
cares? You can start anytime. Also, number 3, she says they ignore the nervous system and that when
Mhm,
we stress ourselves, we revert back to autopilot. So, yeah, a little bit of stress going on in the world right now,
mhm,
right? So, if you're feeling stressed out and you're
mhm,
not able to keep up with the resolution you set, don't beat yourself up. That's just
mhm.
your body, like, trying to take care of you. Another reason she says they fail is because they're too vague. And
Yes.
that to form a habit, our brains crave positive reinforcement,
Mhm,
and that a vague goal doesn't give you a sense of
mhm,
achievement because there's no what is enough? Like, did you really define it? Um, it and they rely on willpower, which is
mhm,
finite. One of the things I stopped doing, I don't set resolutions at all anymore, and I've changed the way I set goals
mhm,
so that I'm not like, okay, I'm going to do this many, I want so many more listeners on the podcast, but, downloads by March of 2026. Now, not going to
mhm,
do that. What am I going to do? I'm going to do what's in my control. Those are the things that I put as goals for
mhm,
myself, are controllable steps that I can measure, that I can go, yeah, I
mhm,
did that. I did that. I did that. And did it work towards what I was hoping would happen? Maybe not. Maybe it did. If it didn't, maybe I
mhm.
need to adjust something or change something.
Exactly. I was gonna say maybe you need to tweak something.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
it's those are very good, and we can leave now because we talked about it. Um,
I wanna know what you see from people who are your clients, Kat. Like,
mhm.
I've heard you say before that by a certain time, like, what is it? The gym empties out, or
Okay, 90%, 90% of the people that go to the gym quit by 1 February.
come on.
Serious.
And I think I know I've heard you
Mhm,
say that before. I just can't even
mhm.
believe that number is so high.
Well, I think it's
90%.
because of what you had talked about. So when you have a goal, and I'm going to put this out there. I smoked for 12 years when I was in the military. I have been smoke free for this might be 33 years or 34 years. I can't remember.
Go girl.
And I knew for me, I needed a plan. How was I going to do this? And so I wrote out a plan for myself. I'm going to do this. I started off, you know, going with lesser tar cigarettes. So I got to the least tar and
Mhm.
nicotine cigarette. And then I cut back on the number of cigarettes until I got down to 4 a day. And then I said, let me see if I can do this. And then I did.
Wow.
So the
Did you
problem
have
with,
any stop and start type things
oh
where
no,
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 you were just
no.
like, "Method, I've got my method, I'm working the
Mhm.
method." That's
Here's the
awesome.
thing.
That's amazing.
I was told by a friend of mine who had quit smoking and started and stopped and started again, said to me, always tell yourself there's no such thing as just one cigarette. You know, you go, I'll just have one chocolate, right? I'll just have one potato chip. By the way, who does that? No one eats one potato chip. But you see where I'm going with this. So New Year's resolutions are it's just a list, another list of things for us to do. Who needs a list?
Mm.
And to your point, they're vague. I want to feel better. I want to look better. I want to have more energy. Instead of making a list, why don't you make a plan? The what, when, where, how, and most importantly, your why. Your why is the one that's going to get you back on track. And I want people to think about, especially those that are afraid to exercise, they don't know what to do. I want you to think about, if you don't start, how, not what you look like 10 years from now, but how are you moving 10 years from now? I don't care if you're 20. Think 10 years ahead. If you're 30, think 10 years ahead.
Yeah. You
How's your
know what's
body moving?
interesting? You know what they say? I've heard
Mm-hmm.
this a lot of time from a lot of different sources,
Mm-hmm.
is that when we think about our future self, the truth is we don't care.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. We can't, it's very difficult for humans to put their future self in front of their current self,
Mm-hmm.
in front of your needs, your desires, your
Mm-hmm.
wants, right? And so, like, one of the tricks that I've used that really has gotten me in touch with that future version of me, where I'm like, I'm really like her best buddy these days.
Mm-hmm.
I am an advocate for my future self more
Me
than I
too.
ever was.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the things that turned the trick for me was I saw something, I was like, "Oh, that's a cool idea," is to write a letter to yourself from your future self, thanking you for what you did to get them to where they are. So if you say,
Ooh.
okay, 10 years future self,
Mm-hmm.
what is the 10-year from now version of
Mm-hmm.
Yvonne thanking me for that I'm doing today?
Mm-hmm.
You know? And
Yeah.
that turns it into first of all, it changes the story about what you're capable of. It
Mm-hmm.
has you it's like telling a story that might be different from the story you tell yourself about what
Mm-hmm.
you've done in the past. "Oh, I've tried this. I've tried this. I've tried this. It never works."
Mm-hmm.
If you it's like your body doesn't know the difference when you tell yourself a story, and what
Mm-hmm.
you believe is just the stuff you've been thinking and saying on repeat. So if you go through this little exercise, try it out. See
Mm-hmm.
if it gives you a chance to reframe the way you think about what you
Mm-hmm.
are actually capable of. Well, future
And
me already thanked me for that thing I did. I must have done it.
I like that.
It's kind of a neat trick,
It's kind of a neat trick.
and do
It's
it more
almost
than
like
once.
positive reinforcement,
Yeah.
you know, but we keep telling ourselves the same story. Oh, I've tried and it just didn't work. Well, what did you do? What could you do different? You know, I always, clients will come into me, or potential clients, they'll say, "Oh, I've tried working out and things happened. Life got in the way." Well, life gets in the way for all of us. But I
Mhm.
think one of the things that women do is that we put everybody in front of us all the time. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You've got kids, you've got life, you've got parents. That happens. But when do you put you first? And your why, someone told me your why should make you cry.
Mm.
And your why is something, you know, if you're thinking 10 years from now, you know, would I be able to get on the floor with my grandkids and then get up off the floor? Could I go in the backyard and kick a ball with my kids and or my grandkids? You know, those types of things. Can I go, you know, can you go up and down stairs? If you're having trouble with that now and you have no injury or anything that's prevented, then what's it going to be like 10 years from now? I just want you to think about it.
Yeah.
And I think it's important that when you work your plan, you've got your why. It is the when.
Mm.
So when are you going to do this? And if you're new to this, I would suggest, my suggestion is make it the same day, same time, as much as you can.
For
So it's
me, it has to be
consistent.
first thing in the morning.
Hmm.
If
Be
we're talking
consistent.
workouts,
Hmm.
if we're talking, like, moving my body, I might get to it later in the day if I blow it in the morning,
Hmm.
maybe, but the chances are really slim.
Mhm.
Because just start putting out the fires through the day and things
And
come
then,
up and or you
yeah,
get
and then it
busy with
gets
a
away from
project.
you. Yeah.
Gets away from
I
you, or at
usually
the end of
look
the
at my
day, I'm just like, "I'm
calendar.
so tired."
Yeah. I
Ugh.
do another day. I try to look at my calendar and say, "Ooh, I could fit it in right there."
Mhm.
I do that. So you've got your why, you've got your when. Where? If you're walking, do you have the right shoes for that? Where are you walking? How far are you walking? And let me speak on that for just a second. I always have people that want to go above and beyond. They've never worked out before, but they want to walk 5 miles. I'm not saying you can't walk 5 miles. Here's the problem, it's the recovery.
Mm.
You can do it, but are you going to be out of commission for a week and a half because of it? So small tidbits, small little, if you think you can walk a mile, walk a half mile instead.
Yeah. That's
And
so
then,
boy, we really do, like, beat ourselves up, don't we? Like,
mhm,
especially, like, starting a workout program,
mhm,
you get all, like, excited, or if you're lifting
mhm,
weights, it's like, "Oh,
mhm.
I'm gonna lift as much as I can," and
But we
right?
go
And
from
then the next
zero
thing
to
you know, you've got an
60,
injury.
Yvonne. Yeah.
Yeah.
We go from not doing anything to working out 5 days a week and doing a meal plan and blah, blah, and did it, all the things. And then you say, I couldn't do it. I could not do that. When you think about all the things, that I just talked about, those are all lifestyle changes, all of them. Pick one and then go to the next one. So if you're exercising, that's what you want to do. Get to the point where, if I said, hey, Vaughn, let's go out to lunch on this day. And Yvonne goes, Kat, that's my workout time. I'll meet you there after my workout. I'll be like, cool, let's do that.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
make yourself a priority. And I think that's what we don't do as women is make ourselves a priority.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of things about, well, habit stacking is one way that I've heard
Mm-hmm.
to help get into a new habit, and a lot of people say, "Okay, well, you're gonna brush your teeth in the morning anyway, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So, if you tie the brushing your teeth habit to a different habit
Mm-hmm.
and link those up, that can be a way to get it going. There was another one I had in mind, but it's gone from my
Mm-hmm.
head. But it does beg the question, like, the idea of pulling back from doing too much. I think
Mm-hmm.
this ties in perfectly to this thing that you've got coming up, which is the 11-minute challenge,
Mm-hmm.
which is a free complimentary way to work with Kat, and that's start it and basically it's 11 minutes of exercise, which
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people would hear that and go, 11 minutes, is that even gonna like, you're supposed to work out for an hour, right? Like, what's 11 minutes gonna do? That's not gonna do any what's that gonna do for
Mm-hmm.
me? So can you talk about why you do an 11-minute challenge every year?
Sure. Well, let me tell you where it started. I was reading an article and it was about high intensity interval training and how the participants did 11 minutes and it did all the things. And I said, okay, got that. And I started to walk away and I stopped and I said, what if 11 minutes could actually jumpstart someone's fitness journey? Why 11 minutes? It takes about 10 minutes for your body to get into the mode of exercising and the endorphins, the feel good hormones, start to kick in. So by the time you get to 10 minutes, you're like, oh, maybe I could go a little bit longer. Only 1 minute. I only want you to do 11 minutes. And the challenge is all about easy exercises, no equipment. You just bring your body. And if you have an injury, I'll show modifications. If you can't do a push up, I'll show them against the wall. If you can't do anything standing, then I'm going to show you things that you can do sitting. Now, if none of that sounds good, then maybe you just don't want to, and I get it.
And then your want to is broken, and maybe your why is broken.
Yeah, you've
Or
you've got to look at it's got to be something deep inside you.
yeah.
My why is I've seen my mom carry medications in a Ziploc bag that looked like Skittles.
Mm,
She would carry them around like this. And I thought, I am not doing that. And so as I've gotten older, I think I was around 45 or 50 when I said I want to be better at 51 than I was at 50. And I've done that. I'm going to be 69 this year. I'm going to be better at 69 than I was
Amazing.
at 68. Because if I keep making these little
Can I
tweaks to my
ask you what is
health,
better for you?
what do you mean?
What is better? If you're better at 69 than 68, what
Mhm.
is better for you?
I do something that's I look at what I'm doing and then I up level it, as our friend Kim would say.
Uh-huh.
So, my aversion to taking vitamins, to taking pills.
Mhm.
So, to
True
get
story,
better,
folks. This woman
I
really hates to take
I
pills.
hate pill. I Okay, anybody out there with me? I mean, help me out here. And so it takes me about a half an hour to take 6 pills because I have to take a pill and guzzle, 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 you know. And I mean, I wish if I just had a shot, I would give myself a shot with the vitamins. I'd be happy with that. But
Oh,
my goal this year is to take my vitamins every day.
okay.
Um,
I'll be checking in on you, Kat.
oh no. What have I done?
See what you got done did.
But that's one thing that can help me be better in my health. And for those people that say, oh, well, it's expensive to be healthy and you know what else is expensive? Doctors, hospital stays, surgeries, medications.
Yes. It's actually, I consider staying healthy to be my health insurance plan,
Mhm,
more so than the health insurance I'm paying for with
mhm,
money. My real health insurance plan is
mhm.
moving my body every day
Absolutely.
and trying and doing my best to have a good diet. I don't know how much I succeed at that, but, you know,
Yeah.
I try to eat clean.
Mhm,
But though that is my health insurance plan,
mhm.
and I'm committed to it.
And a lot of
It's
people
made a big
even,
difference since I became committed to it too.
oh yeah, the commitment comes in the doing. When people say, I'm just so,
Absolutely.
I'm not motivated.
I'll
And I'm
tell a
like,
little story.
okay.
I'll tell a story
Mhm,
on myself. All through my 40s, I was telling myself that I did yoga and I was working out, but I was really inconsistent.
mhm.
And I had the mom belly that I lovingly called the pooch. And just, I couldn't get rid of like the mom belly that came with having 2 kids. And by the time I reached 48, I I I don't know, my energy was down, that like it was all perimenopause stuff, but I didn't know that at the time.
Mhm,
And I finally hit a wall that was hard enough that I realized something had to change, and that's when I started my morning routine, and I realized, "Oh, okay, if I'm gonna do it's gotta be every day." I did a 30-day experiment. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna meditate, and I'm gonna move my body every day for a month, and let's just see what happens. And it was,
mhm,
as you said, it was one thing. It wasn't like a whole lifestyle change. It was get
mhm.
up, put the alarm across the room, so I have to get up out of bed instead of hitting the snooze button, and go into my living room and just do it.
Mhm,
And after a few weeks, man, the change in my energy level was
mhm,
astounding. And I was not a morning person. I will tell you, it was not easy to get my little butt up out of bed. But once I started feeling the energy surge, I was like, wow, I think there's really something to
mhm,
this. And that's been it. So now
mhm,
we're coming up on 10 years
mhm.
that is, I am pretty darn consistent, and I feel better now than I felt through all my
Mhm.
40s.
And that's your return on investment.
Yeah.
See, when you work out 11 minutes, it gives you a little bit of energy back. And you work out another 11 minutes, and all of a sudden you've got this stamina that you didn't have before.
Yeah, it's
It's
the
like a savings
starting that's
account.
hard, right?
Hmm.
It's like if you
Hmm.
can get to the 10 minutes and do the 1 minute more, chances are you're like, that's when I go, "Oh, I could keep going." It's the starting, it's the getting
Mhm.
out of bed and the, "Oh, I'm okay, I
Yeah.
guess
And
maybe
let me just
I'll."
confess something. People think that because I've been in fitness for so long that, I dream about working out and I get up and I can't wait to work out. No, folks, that's not that. No, it does not work that way. But I will say this is that there are times when I need to do a workout or a workout is scheduled and I really am tired. And I think, okay, am I tired mentally or physically? Because you can't tell the difference.
Mhm.
And I'll say, let me do my 10-minute rule. Here's my rule is this. If I can't work out for 10 minutes, I am truly tired. I put everything down, I close it up, I go take a nice hot shower, and I get in the bed. 98% of the time, the endorphins kick in. I'm like, oh, I feel good. I feel better afterwards. So it's your return on investment. When you start saving money, you don't, put in $5 and, a week later it's $200. It doesn't work that way, but it's your
Compound
return on
interest,
investment.
baby.
Yeah. But you're investing in your health, you're investing in your body. And, for anyone out there that has questions or concerns, let's chat about it. You know, reach out to me. There's no sales thing here. My belief is everyone has the right to feel good in their body. And if having a 30-minute conversation with someone turns them around to where they start working out, then it was well worth it.
Yeah, and she means that.
I do.
She
I
does.
truly do.
She stands
Because we
behind
have so many people that, I don't know. My husband and I joke all the time, and he's like, you know, if you're out of shape, what are you going to do when the zombie apocalypse comes?
it.
Could you outrun them? So it's just something that I do for my body because of all the things that could possibly go wrong that I've seen in my family.
Can people find you? Is it still Small Space Pilates for people to come find you?
Actually, just reach out to me at cat@smallspacepilates.com. Just send me an email
Yeah.
and let's set something up,
All right,
to
cool.
talk about it.
And how do
Because
people sign up for the 11-minute challenge? That's coming right up.
mhm.
It starts when? It starts on
Oh,
Monday?
okay, let me see if I can do this. Hold please.
Okay.
Hold please.
What's she doing?
Did it. So this is the 11-minute fitness challenge. It's free. You don't need any equipment. I show modifications throughout and just come have some fun. There's a no perfection policy in place. It starts Monday the 19th at 6:30. I didn't put that on here. Oh my gosh. 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Transform your body and build new habits. And that's why I do this. I want people to understand it doesn't take 45 fit. Now, if you want to work out 45 an hour, whatever, go for it. But if you're new to fitness, this is the way to start. And I'm just putting that out there.
Love it. Love it. Well, I think it's time to wrap up, my girl.
It is.
Yeah. I'm so glad we're back at it with Salty
I know.
Sister.
I missed
Miss
you.
I know.
We have so much fun doing this. And, you know, if we resonate with you, either one of us, I mean, Yvonne, how can people reach out to you if they want to have put a little more fun, a little more playfulness in their life?
You can find me at latebloomerliving.com, and really all the contact information you need is there. Latebloomerliving@gmail.com. That's the email if you want to send me something. And the next live stream that we are going to be having is going to be in February.
Mhm.
And I'm looking for the date, but I don't have it here. But it'll be probably the first Friday of the month. That's
That's what
what
I
we
thought. Hold on,
that's
let
what
me
we
see if I
tend to
can
do.
find it.
Yeah, I'm
First
scrambled
first
today.
Friday is the 6th of
The
February.
6th. All right.
Hmm.
We're going to be rocking and
Hmm.
rolling on the 6th of February. And
Hmm.
usually it's at noon. We had to shift things around a little bit today due to
Hmm.
scheduling things, but
Yeah, that was me.
usually it's at
Sorry.
noon Eastern time. It was me too. All
Hmm.
good. And yeah, come back
Hmm.
and join us in the
Hmm.
conversation. Send us questions in the meantime too. If there's things that you want to know about or topics you have,
Hmm.
are thinking are important to talk about, that's what we're here for.
Absolutely. And I just want to put this last thing in there. Make sure you're cleared to do this. Make
Mm,
sure that your doctor or your PT, physical therapist has said, yeah, you're good to go. I want to protect you, also protect myself, but just make sure you're cleared to do this.
yeah. I'm gonna have to do that because I'm still recovering,
You
still
are.
still
Ooh, I got
building
I got
back.
some stuff for you, Yvonne.
Okay, I broke just so everybody knows, I broke my little chicken wing here, my
Hmm.
elbow, and I'm getting better, but I'm working on my range of motion and
Hmm.
all those things, and I'm excited. I always have fun at your 11-minute challenge, and
I do too.
I'm always amazed at how, like, when I'm working out by myself, I think I'm doing challenging things, and then I come
Mhm.
in and do things with you, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm moving a lot faster than I'm used to here. Woo, woo, this is a good challenge." It's awesome.
It's fun. It's 11 minutes.
Yeah.
11 minutes. That's it.
Boom.
So until next time, you guys, bye.
Bye.